The Apocalypse players present an uncommon burial. A Call of Cthulhu 7th edition scenario written by Danann McAleer in the style of M.R. James. With Joseph Chance as Dr. Henry Carraig-Muir, Dan Wheeler as Reverend Peregrine McCutcheon, Dominic Allen as Lady Helen Marjorie Bjarmia Potts, and Danann McAleer as the Keeper of Arcane Lore. Part 26. Daft Owl Cult.
So we sort of left you at that point of having heard like the door slamming a couple of times, having heard this sort of stifled sort of sound of shock from downstairs, and you know you've moved away. I know you were trying to stop Lady Helen from dumping out the clothes.
Yeah.
Did you sort of run out into the corridor to sort of try and go into one of the other rooms?
I don't think we did in the end. I think we were sort of frozen in.
Or you were planning to maybe, but through the door you heard the sound of like footsteps coming slowly up one set of footsteps, it seemed, coming slowly up the stairs.
Yeah, I think we were resolved that like we might be better off just telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're going to get rumbled and going to get into a mess.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're stood there in the doorway, or are you backing into the room to sort of, do you want to sort of go out and face onto the landing to face whoever's coming up there, or give yourselves a last little moment to sort of whisper any sort of ideas?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of lying on the floor and pretending I'd been attacked as well.
Oh, yes, you did.
But maybe that's not a good idea.
I mean, it's an idea.
Peregrine dodged. The guy went out the window.
They don't sound like heavy footsteps, if that helps.
You'd already been attacked.
Yes, I throw myself to the floor. I throw myself to the floor and roll around and cover my face a little bit, as if like I'm just horrified by what's happened.
Right.
I slump into a chair, if there's a chair in the room.
Love it. Yeah.
Holding my bleeding armpit.
Yeah.
And making sure I've got blood on my hand.
Yeah. Trying to look as vulnerable as possible. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a wonderful painting.
Yeah.
It's like a terrifyingly weird painting. Like man sat in chair whilst woman rolls on floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. With her hands covering her face.
With a broken window in the background and blood.
Yeah, it's very Dutch.
Yeah, very Dutch.
Very Dutch. I was going to say, it's a bit Hammershoy, a bit Danish.
There's a table covered in, rotting pomegranates and...
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Van Dyke, maybe?
A convex mirror.
And so as you sort of writhe there on the floor, and Peregrine sort of tries to wipe himself look as bad off as that guy.
Put a bit on my face.
Yeah.
Bit of armpit blood on your face.
God forgive me.
Yeah.
God forgive me. Wiping blood on my face. God forgive me. God forgive
Like
me.
Ash Wednesday, but grimmer.
God better fucking forgive you. He's the one who put you in this situation.
And as you say that, no, I'm assuming you don't actually say that.
He probably does.
Weird bith full arad.
No, you see, you hear a creak on the landing, and Annabelle, well, the short snub barrel of a shotgun that looks sawn off sort of presses the door open, and it's Annabelle there, and she sees you both, and sort of. She looks quite wild-eyed, and she sort of takes in the situation and then says, "Speak. Hi, what happened? What happened?"
Oh, Mrs. Taylor, he attacked me. The doctor you sent to me, he went for me.
Right.
He did. I heard a scuffle. I came in, and then he knocked me down, and then he tripped, and he went for the Reverend, who dived out of the way, and then he went straight forwards, tripped on that rug there. You see when it's rucked up, tripped and went through the window. Oh God! He tried to stop himself, but he pulled down the curtains. You see the proof. Oh God! Oh, we didn't know what to do. Who was that awful man?
Can you do me a fast talk or a persuade or something?
I mean, I've said nothing but... Well, I've said mostly the truth. I'll give you persuade if you like.
Oh, totally.
Oration.
I've said completely the truth. He went for me. The doctor went for me.
Credit rating. I'd say it was a credit rating roll.
But you're also lying about the fact that you deliberately pushed him out the window,
I haven't said that.
which you did admit was a cold-hearted attempt to murder. So
I'd like to make it absolutely clear that I haven't lied because I know I'm incapable of doing so.
no, that's I don't need you to.
He says, smearing blood on his face.
Well, that's disguise rather than fast talk.
Do I get a bonus die for the elaborate...
Mise en scène.
what's the word? What's the name for when... A tableau, the fantastic tableau we've made.
For the Dutch painting.
The tableau. I think he ought to get a bonus die for the fact that I'm a man of the cloth and I've told the truth in my bit.
Credit rating. I think it's a credit rating roll.
Well, not from me.
Oh,
I'll give you a credit rating.
well, I suppose you've already got her on board with your credit rating in a sense.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah.
I still haven't been able to resolve how...
I'll give you a bonus die for the fact that Peregrine hasn't lied and is a reverend.
Yes. Really good of you, Keeper. Thank you.
That's the angle I'll accept.
All is forgiven.
Still don't understand how my credit rating can be 0.
My 7 days underground were all worth it.
The bonus die saved my life there. That's an 18 on a 54. That's a hard success.
Cthulhu was the winner.
Okay. So you see her she sort of breathes and she sort of lowers the gun. Not completely, but to her hip. You know, she's still keeping both hands on it. And she says, the doors are locked.
Don't shoot yourself in the hip.
Oh, don't worry. I'm a better shot than that. The doors are locked. The body's inside. He's dead.
Why did he do that? Why did he attack the Reverend?
Well, quite. And then she turns to Peregrine again and says, why did he attack you, Reverend?
I don't know. It was like a darkness descended over his eyes. I mentioned the substance that was on the needle that I was struck with. I showed it to him, and it was like this mist descended, and he just went for me. Something wrong with him? Maybe some sort of illness or some.
And as you say that, she glances down, and there is that bottle that had toppled from the dresser onto the floor, and she says, "This,
yes,
what I had behind the bar." She sort of crouches down and picks it up with one hand. And she doesn't sniff enough to
oh God,
take in a huge amount.
to go mad like the rest of them.
She immediately shoots you. She says, blaspheming.
Don't have too much.
No, don't worry. We know how to use this. And she sort of clips it back and tucks it into her pocket. She says, fucking bastards. Blaspheming, using bastards. Reverend, have you encountered these people before? It's right, my parents are on their way. I sent the girl after them.
Oh, good, I suppose.
They'll be joining us shortly.
Have I encountered?
Do you want to join me downstairs?
Yeah.
And she steps out into the hallway as if to sort of...
Yes. I sort of make a really obvious point of touching my wound again and looking at my hand and saying, I needed a doctor. I needed a doctor, not an assassin.
Aye. Well, listen. It doesn't look that bad. I'll patch you up myself, give you a bandage.
Thank you.
The dust, I don't think it'd be showing by now if it had done you any damage. Just follow me. Let's get downstairs.
Would you consider helping a senior woman off of the floor?
Aye. And she gestures.
Oh, yes, of course. Annabelle, between us, we might be able to lift her onto her haunches.
Yeah. I was going to say she just points the shotgun at you as if to help you up.
I sort of get behind and kind of try and lift this enormous...
Wait, she's threatening me with a shotgun?
No, I mean, I was sort of being humorous, as in she was being humorous, like sort of going...
Sounds like someone's going to go out the fucking window as well in a minute.
But she sort of does that as a sort of thing, and then she offers her left arm and sort of helps you up. And I think between the two of you...
Oh, Daisy, up you fucking up! Oh, sets the heart racing.
Yes, couldn't have said it better myself. And then, unless you're going to try and use that opportunity to smack her or something, she backs out of the door again and sort of gestures downstairs.
Oh, my dear, I've got terrible blood pressure. It's all the roast dinners I had at Gloucester School.
Aye, I bet.
Wasn't just Sunday roasts, it was every fucking day.
Let's get downstairs.
I turn to Annabelle and say, she used to line up in the front row.
Did you?
Yeah.
For the roast dinners?
I actually genuinely don't know anything about rugby. So I think the front row is where the big lads go, right? I think.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah.
A couple of them, the props.
The props, yeah.
I thought you meant in the queue for the roast dinners. I didn't queue, I'm a member of staff. We were given privileges.
You're not a prop, you're a hooker, right?
I think Lady Marjorie's played every position in the scrum.
Chance be a fine thing.
Signifier of mirth, please, editor. Oh, that's me. Well, come on, let's get downstairs, quick.
Very good.
In fact, after you. And she just she sort of lets you pass and then goes back into the room and draws the thicker curtains over the broken window.
Mrs. Taylor.
Aye.
Thank you.
It's all right. Don't thank me yet. Let's get you looked at. And do you make your way downstairs?
Yes.
Yeah, I follow her. I trust this woman.
I do hope we're going to get some sort of explanation. Everyone's been very strange since we arrived. Except your parents, of course. They were very agreeable.
Aye. What exactly did they tell you in detail? My folks. She's following you down the set of stairs, and as you get to the bottom, she's just following you now. She doesn't have the gun on you or anything. But as you get to the bottom, you see, you look to the left, back to where the door out the side you pushed him through is, and it's closed, and you can see it's bolted, as she said, and there's just a pair of shoes sticking out of the little side passage, and a sort of smear of blood leading in there.
Ooh.
She says, what exactly did my parents tell you?
They told me.
How much did they tell you?
They told me that the crows and the cranes and the other ones.
Storks?
The storks and the pigeons and the budgerigars and the
Flamingos.
and the puffins.
Aye.
The puffins, worst of all.
Oh, dreadful.
And what are the book publishers? The penguins.
The three wattled bellbirds.
Maybe that dust has done something to you. Let's have a look.
They told me they're dangerous. Dangerous and that this festival is part of something that they do, and that they take advantage of people. And then they got that awful boy, what's his name?
Derek.
Oh, Derek's friend. They got Derek's friend in to show me some worms that stitch themselves back together.
Samuel, that's his name. Samuel.
Derek's friend.
Derek's friend.
Derek's friend.
I'll never learn his bastard name.
The main character. Become Derek's friend.
Yeah.
Never even met Derek.
I've never even met Derek. Just seen him from a distance playing marbles. He's always playing marbles, that boy. Marble mad.
It's a grim game.
Aye.
They want to get themselves a Nintendo Entertainment System, for God's sake.
As you're talking, she's sort of going, aye, aye. And she's going around and just closing the last few of the curtains that are around the sort of the saloon bar sort of area that lead out onto the street.
Every table is covered in creme de menthe.
Oh yeah, it's pints of the stuff.
Every receptacle.
It's actually the most popular drink in this pub.
We're wading through creme de menthe. It's around our ankles.
She's like, I left the tap on. 2 foot on the floor.
It's on draft.
Creme de menthe on tap.
It's so popular. It's so popular in this pub. We picked the wrong drink to be a code. Everyone orders creme de menthe.
Pints and pints of creme de menthe everywhere.
This is Whitby's premier creme de menthe establishment.
Creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe 3.
All the little drip trays are overflowing with it.
A de menthe 3.
It's brilliant.
Oh god.
I say they showed me, they blessed me with some ash water, and they told me that I asked them about our friend Robert, and they said that, oh God, what did they say? They said that they'd heard the crows had died, that the house, the Bogglehole guest house, had burned to the ground.
Aye. I've heard the same. We've all heard the same. We all know it did. But were it you?
They asked me that very question, yes.
Well, they'll be here soon, so they can verify everything. just so you know.
Good, good.
And she leans the shotgun by the door, and then she's not breaking off the conversation, but she says, Reverend, you take your jacket off. Let's have a look.
Of course, of course. As I do, I say, I don't suppose there's been any word from our friend, the doctor. Not that doctor, the Henry.
No, I've not seen him since you left.
He's a doctor of paleontology. It can confuse matters, I know.
Ah. What's that, plants and stuff?
No. Well, actually, no, old bones and things.
Old bones, right.
Yeah.
Well, we need a doctor for young bones. Well, maybe not so young with you, but...
No, not so much anymore.
Everyone's got a fucking tongue in their mouth, haven't they?
It's interspersed, isn't it, with I'm tossing the rope down, unless something's coming to swoop me, but like it's just those first few moments of sort of throwing the rope down.
Yeah.
There's a bit of dodgy CGI on that, and then I climb out, and then actually the CGI gets really good.
Yeah.
Because they're a bit better at the close-up stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm climbing out, and then I think I'm thinking about Bjarmia, because she's been on my mind. Because I can hear this sort of soft, wet landing of this most precious of items of mine. I'm thinking about what I'm living for, and I'm thinking I need to get to my friends, but
yeah,
there was a glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
In meeting this firefly on the boulevard.
Absolutely.
And I've thought about it 2 or 3 times since, and I think I want to know, and I'm beginning to be suspicious that she's part of it.
And maybe the reason that this is, I mean, obviously there's multiple reasons it's coming back into your head, but maybe the thought of her flame-haired visage initially comes back as you begin
the descent. Aye.
Assuming you are beginning the climb over the descent, which looks about 60 feet.
Christ.
It's not nothing.
What could possibly go wrong?
Come on, let's have a look at you. You take I guess you've still got your big overcoat, your reverend's coat on, right?
Yeah, it's like a sort of frock coat. I take the frock coat off and start unbuttoning, and undo the little collar and unbutton the shirt, and I carry on.
And you realise, as you've done that, she's sort of, as soon as she's got your coat, she's walked back away, and she sort of holds it up to the mirror on the wall. Then you hear her sort of tut and sort of start fiddling with the collar, the lapel, and sort of pulling something off, saying, honestly, I wouldn't have known. Wouldn't have called for him if I'd known you were one of them bastards. This. And she sort of takes this thing out. It sort of holds up this like tiny, like, it looks like a sort of pewter, some sort of pewter pin or something, like a sort of a very small brooch. She says, this is why you were attacked.
What is it?
It's alright, it's safe. It's quite cool.
Stop it, Gandalf.
What does it look like? Have I ever seen it before?
Well, no, you haven't seen it before, but she drops it onto your hand. It looks like, at first sight, it looks like a little sort of, like knot symbol or something, and it looks like it's made out of sort of, it's like charred, it looks like charred glass. Looks like
smoked
glasswork.
Yeah.
But that's been smoked slightly. It looks like maybe the sort of thing it would look black unless the light caught it in a refraction.
Black glass?
And you realise as you hold it up to the light.
Black glass, you say?
It's basically a noose symbol.
Oh.
As she says, you were marked.
Oh dear.
I'd wager before you got into town. That's why that fellow attacked you.
Before I got into town?
Well, maybe. They wouldn't bother with that once you were here. You trusted anyone recently that you shouldn't have?
Wait. I've just remembered that she's got my coat, and in the pocket of the coat, I think, is the Vegvasir ring.
Yeah.
Does she look like she's keeping my coat, or is she was she literally just looking?
She's got it over one arm now that she's sort of taken this thing off and handed it to you.
Fine.
She doesn't look like she's sort of rifling through the other pockets at all, or?
May I have my coat back, please?
Aye. Why? Something I should be worried about in here? She sort of gives you a little smile and sort of pats it.
I don't think so. I feel safer when I have I have very few possessions, and I like to
Right.
know where they all are.
Wait a second. The noose thing.
Yeah.
So I say this was on the Reverend's coat.
Aye. Just there.
So he'd been marked for death, is what you're saying?
Aye.
My goodness. Yes, it's like black glass. I was reading about a church in Lancashire. It's got a black glass window. I wonder how they make it.
Could I rack my brains, perhaps using...
Well, before that, is that a lie that you were just telling her? In a sense. It was, right? I hate to call you...
No, not really. I do have very few possessions.
No? I guess it's true. It was like...
He's a man of God. He has few possessions. He likes to know where they all are.
a lack of truth by omission, but...
Lie by omission. Lie by omission. A lie by omission.
No, that's fine. I think she does... She jokingly pats it down and sort of goes...
Why would you not believe him? Spend 5 minutes with him, you'll realise he has a very few interests. Why would he have possessions when all he cares about is birds?
She doesn't hand it back to you, but she tosses it over the back of an armchair next to you and leaves it to you, basically, and says, right, here we go. And she goes and grabs some what looks like bandages from behind the bar and starts wrapping them around her hands. And
While she's doing that, could I rack my brains, rack my intelligence skill, perhaps, or any other skill you'd like to name,
yeah,
to think of occasions when someone might have been in proximity to me to apply this pin to my coat, because
yeah, for sure. Yeah, do me an intelligence roll would maybe yield some.
just because I should be able to work that out as a player, right?
Yeah.
But it's been a long time since we started this scenario.
Could they have done it when you got attacked in the street? Could he have done it when he attacked you in the street? Could he have done it then?
Well, no, I think she's implying that he attacked me because I'd already been marked.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
So who managed to get their hands on you?
I see.
So I mean, we're talking like Theodore Pugh, way back then.
The girls? Could it be the girls?
The girls.
No, because they spoke to me at that point, didn't they?
Give me a roll.
I'm giving you a roll. Shit's the bed. That is a 0-1.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
That's a 0-2 and a 0-1 we've rolled on idea rolls, you and me.
Let's all take guesses. Before we hear.
That is a 0-1, which I was.
Okay, yeah.
That's an extreme success on anything you wish, but I was assuming it was intelligence.
What about the policeman? Could he have done it?
Wasn't there a role we had to do while we were on the sleeper train that came of nothing?
Was there?
Because we all failed. I think there was.
Yeah.
Well, fuck me. Well, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Is that what you were about to tell me?
Oh, he's just saying that because I said it.
I did wonder about...
You're joking.
No, I'm actually not. It was a luck roll, and it was you. I think you fumbled, and you'd put your coats up. You'd had a conversation in the bathroom of the train in a weird little cubicle together.
Yes.
So us.
You'd put your coats on the communal rack outside. You'd gone to bed in your compartment and locked the door.
You're doomed from the start.
And then you fumbled a luck roll. And it's a weird one because obviously you was a player. Probably now realise that. There's no way of really you as a character realising that.
Well, I might remember that we spent a night on the train.
Although you remember that was maybe the last time you left your clothing, especially that the priests, specifically also with that extreme success, you kind of think, well, maybe mine is the only thing that's sort of noticeable in terms of like if you took Dr. Henry's coat off or Lady Marjorie's coat off, without them in them, there might not be.
Could be anyone's tweed jacket or whatever, yeah. Wow.
Exactly. Whereas, a reverend's overcoat left alone on a train after you already know you've, had relatives being given letters, you've had this murder happen in front of you, you've decided to go to Whitby, you suddenly realise it's entirely plausible that someone was following you the whole way and that was the last time that you really let your
guard down,
your coat out of your sight. And so I guess
it would be one of those thrilling flashback sequences, wouldn't it? It's like a big budget movie, like Branagh's at the helm,
like Knives Out.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't help but feel a little aggrieved that I've just rolled a 0-1 and Dom remembered.
Well, we were close. We knew that we
It's
were
a really
close.
hard one because, like, initially the framing was as a player rather than a character, so it's really hard to, like...
Would you have been aggrieved if Joseph had remembered?
Yes.
Well, even more so, I would argue.
more so.
That's all right then. That's all right.
I would be just as aggrieved, even more aggrieved, if I'd remembered.
Are you just aggrieved in general?
Well, that's the shortcut problem. The idea roll is it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's true.
And always has been.
Yeah.
I like to think that it's OSR. It's quite Games Workshop-y.
Yeah.
But well, if you're relying on using the dice to get out of the problem, it's been 9 months since we last played, but just pay more attention.
Oh, yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, I just kind of wish I'd said, I wished, I want to cast a scrying spell or something.
Yeah. Spider climb.
I want to look into a puddle of creme de menthe and cast scrying and find out where Henry is. That's what I should have done if I knew I was going to roll a 0-1.
Well, listen, I mean, this is also... I mean, it's sort of similar to, like, Joseph failing on all his listens and his locksmiths, and then getting, like, a 0-2 on, like... What was it?
An idea.
An idea?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And yet I still haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
It's only because, I mean, I've probably forgotten... I've forgotten most things.
I've forgotten most things.
I've forgotten most things in this scenario, but that for some reason that ask for a roll when we were sleeping as I think screwed in my head somewhere. That was like, that was weird. I wonder what that was about.
Yeah. There may also be other things associated with that on the way there, but, like...
I was going to say, since it was an extreme success, may I ask whether this flashes back to me in this, like, vision of, that was the last time I hung my coat up.
That's the last... Yeah.
Did I see anyone acting suspiciously on the train?
Oh, okay. I think, I guess with an extreme success, flashing back, you... Or
did I see anyone that I might have subsequently seen or seen?
Are you saying this out loud, Reverend?
Yes, I'm saying on an extreme success.
On an extreme success.
No, I'm saying the train.
Yes.
I took my coat off on the train. We were in the weird little cubicle.
We were. And to be honest,
we had that whole conversation about how unusual it was that there would be a cubicle, a bathroom cubicle on a train. How very modern.
And I'd been feeling strange ever since that journey because we were asked to make a luck roll and there were no consequences to it. It makes perfect sense.
Well, quite.
Sand roll. Every time.
But I left my coat hung up. Did we see anyone?
Was there anyone on the train? Unusual.
Well, there were lots of unusual people, weren't there? Because we were headed up to Yorkshire.
Do you know what?
The flashback pans out.
Do you know what? I will actually. I do think it's fair, and it's not a retcon, so to speak. It is. You just didn't clock it in the moment, or I didn't describe it in the moment. But with this extreme success, I think that is fair, because the moment doesn't really help you necessarily. You do, in that thinking back, you're sort of scanning back through the carriages in your mind. It's hard to tell. I mean, you were on it at night, so a lot of people were asleep. Also, a lot of people were in private carriages, as you were. You three were in like a sleeper carriage on your own, and
and opposite us was the Americans Women's Institute trip from Innsmouth, wasn't it? They seem normal.
Yes, of course. So they were there, obviously. So obviously you're trying to flash back, but all you can really think is like, maybe there was a shadowy figure in the corridor, or someone coming out of the little cocktail bar. But
the cocktail bar,
the cocktail bar on the fucking sleeper train to Whitby. But it's not the Orient Express. It turned into an episode of Poirot there for a second, sorry.
Harry and Ron were in one carriage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll take it all.
Fucking show off.
Oh, those Dementors were annoying.
Doing magic, are you? Let's see then.
Very good. Terrifyingly convincing performance.
Excellent.
But you suddenly recall the only face other than these two. You realise everyone else that you actually encountered on the train itself was basically like a faceless shadow figure, because the oil lamps were so dim, and like it was a nighttime train. Apart from, of course, the sort of what was the equivalent of a bellhop, like the young guy who helped you onto the train.
Who took the bags?
Yeah, the porter.
The porter.
But he wasn't actually that young. The porter. He was maybe like, you'd say maybe like mid-20s, like late 20s, but like he had a very young face, sort of like kind of weasel-like face, in a way. And you recall now, looking back, you focus in on that moment, because you're thinking, well, I left it on the train. Who the fuck else would have been there? Everyone else seemed asleep. Which was the last face I saw, other than these guys and that guy? Oh, him. And you pull yourself back to that memory, and you see a young man who sort of smiles at you with very bloodshot eyes, which was maybe something that you just didn't think to clock at the time. It was a late night train. You assumed he'd just been, well, you weren't thinking about it. You were deep in conversation with these guys, but you suddenly realise, oh, quite bloodshot eyes. Maybe, and then the more you focus on that face, like the face of that, in your memory, initially he seemed like younger, and then you're like, no, he must have been like mid to late 20s. Why did I think of him as being younger at first? And the more you think about his face, the more you imagine it as a younger face, and the more you realise...
Someone I might have recognised.
I recognise that kid. We're not a kid anymore. But you recognise him in the same guise as a porter. But you realise... It can't be, surely, but...
No.
Could it be the same porter who welcomed you to King's Lynn all those years ago? It would make sense. Decade and a bit later, you recognised him as younger in your memory first. Well, is he now mid-20s? That would make sense. Bloodshot eyes. Why would he be here? But he's a porter, I suppose. And suddenly you...
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of that starts percolating in your head, and it's suddenly a pull back to Little Walsingham and all of those memories again.
That fateful Christmas.
That fateful Christmas.
Adam's son, right? What was his name?
Oh, it wasn't the taxi driver. It was the young porter who you tried to... Ned Caster tried to take him on as a caddie. And he seemed quite desperate to leave the area. You suddenly start remembering they had this whole conversation about him wanting to leave Little Walsingham. He didn't want to be there anymore. He said the place had a weird vibe. Adam and his father, Tom, they seemed quite happy with Little Walsingham. But this porter kid, he was like suddenly asking, like, what's it like where you're from?
Oh.
How would I get a job on the trains there? And
oh, yeah.
And then you remember Ned asking if he'd ever caddied and told him where you were going, Boreham Hall, and he suddenly was like, no, I don't want to go there. You realise you're fairly certain, you're almost 100% sure this was the same porter, just 12 years on, but with blood red eyes.
Just starts saying, we have to stop them, whatever this is, we have to stop them. It's hurting so many people. It's causing so much pain.
Are you all right, Reverend? You look like you're doing a sanity roll.
I feel like I almost certainly have to do a sanity roll.
Yeah, I'd say for the callback all that way.
It's causing so much pain to so many people across time and space. We have to stop them. Whatever it takes. This cannot continue. This horrible cult.
What did you call me?
What did you call me?
I'm going to do a sanity roll.
Language, Reverend.
My sanity is very healthy.
Yeah, remarkably so.
Oh, it's a pass.
Oh, there you go.
Horrible cult.
Horrible cult.
I think maybe I'd say, like, for the depth of memory you've gone into, maybe you still lose one sanity at that point, just because...
I think that's very fair, because I feel quite vulnerable. I've just seen a man killed.
Yeah.
And I think I was relatively lucky to escape a son loss there, but there we go, yeah.
I guess you didn't see the death, but you saw the body, and so, yeah.
Yeah, and
the vulnerability, I think, in that moment is the thing. Suddenly realising you've been marked, feeling vulnerable because of the realisation it probably happened while you were sleeping, and then also this revelation of, oh, fucking hell, like, that was that kid from years ago, like, was it him? Was it connected? Or is that just me putting those patterns into my own head because I'm going paranoid? But either way, yeah, I'd say you lose a sand there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still fine. This is attritional. I've
yeah. Oh, this whole scenario is attritional. It's a war of attrition.
For you, apart from anything else.
Yeah.
I think I might call a Magnum episode Monty, you terrible cult.
That's the finale, right?
That's very good.
Monty, you terrible cult.
One for the aficionados.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think as you say that sort of...
I mean to have you.
We have to stop them, like...
Even if it will be burglary.
We must stop them, even if it must be burglary.
We have to stop them.
I'd say you sort of back into maybe the armchair that your coat's slung over and
sort of half knock over a table, spill over 13 pints of creme de menthe.
13 pints of creme de menthe.
The flood of green.
And also the waves of like you just all breathe in this menthol Listerine sort of wave and collapse on the floor.
goes a bit Kubrick. It's splashing.
At this point, we're about 95% mint, all of us.
Yeah.
The horror!
It's somewhere between a Listerine advert and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's like, it's weird.
Yes. Everything's got the green haze.
What, when the dumbwaiter comes down and...
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, like in The Shining.
Yeah, exactly.
The door's open and creme de menthe spills out.
But it's creme de menthe.
Yeah. Ooh. And she says, that's odd. Creme de menthe usually gets off on the third floor.
Whitby.
Yeah, so I bump into the table.
But yeah, Lady Marjorie, you see him scatter these creme de menthes.
We have to find Henry.
She says, all right, Reverend, let's get you patched up. And she sort of undoes another button on your thing, and she's got these bandages there, and she seems genuinely to be, going to... She picks up one of the half-spilled creme de menthe, splashes it on her hand, and uses it as
Oh, no.
to sterilise the wound.
It's going to sting.
Worse than I done.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. And I pick up a shot of it and go in my eye.
Your eye goes green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And crawls out of your head.
And she says, well, my parents will be here in a moment.
Very good.
They'll be here in a moment. They can be trusted. I guarantee you that. We just need to get rid of him back there. But it's all right. There's no rush on that.
We need to find our friend. And this, the pin.
Aye.
Should we...
I've seen him before. Well, they're marked. Not always death, but, a beating, a chasing out of town.
I see.
But they're getting desperate.
Who are these people? Who are they?
Well, you know by now. But tell me, you dealt with the crows, didn't you?
The crows, the cranes, they're all part of something of...
Aye, they are. And it's not the oldest one round here. But they've been here a good few years. This is their ceremony. There's a renewal happening, and they're getting desperate. And I think they're going to push it forward.
Why are they getting desperate?
Because you're here, you daft cunt.
What did you call me?
She said it's a very daft cult that they're all involved in.
It's a very daft cult.
But what I don't understand is what we got to do with all of this.
Well,
how did we get involved?
why did you come back here?
Well, to find Robert. We want to know what's happened to Robert. How did Robert get involved in all of this?
This Robert Thompson.
Yes.
I mean, we're years ago, but you can check the guest book if you like. I mean, I haven't worked here my whole life. I'm not that old. When would he have been here?
Well, it would have been last year, wouldn't it? Was it last year?
Yes, just last year.
Aye, last year. Last year. Would he use a pseudonym, maybe? I don't know, if he was being watched by them.
Well, I suppose he might have done, perhaps, but he gave his correct name to Dag up at the museum.
Aye. Dag. I don't know Dag.
Professor Miriam Dag.
Oh, Dag. One what's just been arrested.
That's right.
Murder, right?
Everything's strange here. Oh, I don't like it one bit.
Nor do I.
Sorry, give me 5 seconds.
No, we should all have a piss, madam. It's been a long day.
We should all have a piss, madam.
Don't watch.
She hasn't had a piss since this morning. No, we should all have a piss. It's been a long day.
It's just how we do it around here.
Can you imagine the whalebone that needs to be undone for her to wee? Terrible.
Your parents will be here soon, you said.
Aye.
But we need to find our friend.
Well, where did he head to?
That's a very good question. Where did we send him, Lady Helen?
He went to speak to the cranes.
To the cranes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
What? Fortune's kippers?
Yes.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, he'll be there still, if you're lucky. but I can't see them letting him leave.
How do we know who to trust? That's what I don't understand. It seems like everyone is involved in this cult.
Listen, you can trust me. You can trust my parents. Taylors. We're of an older sort. Listen, the crows, the cranes, all that, they're part of this ancient... Well, you know as much as I, in a sense. The smugglers' cult. The owls, you'll have seen the symbols. You must have done. You were up there at Buggle Hole. Don't lie to me.
Yes, of course.
Well, we've also been attacked. We were attacked by a man dressed as an owl.
What? In Whitby?
No. In Oster.
Where's the fuck's Oster?
Exactly.
That's a very good question.
That's something we're still trying to figure out ourselves. What, before you left?
Of course, it's in Ostershire, isn't it?
It's in Anglia.
Yes.
Anglia.
Angular.
Southwest Anglia.
Didn't we say that it was in... isn't it in not Herefordshire?
Nossix.
Herewardshire, isn't it?
Herewardshire.
Ostershire.
Ostershire.
Right, well, wherever it were. Yeah, you know them. The owl people. The smugglers. They're part of an ancient... I don't know, say cult if you like.
Cult.
They're a religion. They have beliefs. And they have one certain belief. They worship her. Up on the moors.
Who's her up on the moors?
Weather Soul. Or whatever you want to call her.
Weather Soul.
She's got different names I've heard since I was a child. I don't believe everything they believe, but there is a presence up there. There always has been.
Yes, this is...
And this is the thing that knits the worms back together, is it?
This is what you were saying before. This is what she was saying before, Lady Marjorie. Weather Soul, it's not a place, it's a person, it's a thing, it's a
place and a person.
But I feel if Robert's anywhere, it's there, it's with... When I look at her and look back at Marjorie and say, it's with her.
It's a place and a person. Now.
Like St. Albans. I understand.
Used to be she were just a person, perhaps. But she's in the soil now. She's in the soil. But she's old. That's what this is about. They think they can, I don't know, reinvigorate her. Give her new life. The thing they're worshipping, they believe, is dying. That's what this festival is about.
But surely they're just confusing metaphor with reality. Britannia is a person and a place, but it's a symbol, right? Weather Soul, if it's a person, it's a symbol.
Aye. You might be right.
Yes, Reverend, they'd be crazy to confuse metaphor with...
Well, he's not a Catholic.
That's true enough.
Yeah.
No. Go up, you bald head.
What? Who said that?
All right. It's a bald patch, I prefer. Thank you.
She says, aye, you might be right. But listen, you must have seen stuff up there.
Up where?
On the moors. You're a man of God. I can't believe you would have burned down a house, killed 2 people unless you saw reason.
Oh, it's me.
He pops up at the window. Oh, that was me.
Well, I think Lady Marjorie and me.
I burnt nothing. I killed no one. But yes, we saw some dreadful things.
Aye. That's what I mean.
But listen, we need to find Henry. We should set off now. He could be anywhere, sipping God knows what out of a china teacup.
Well, listen, I say we wait till my parents get here. They'll be here shortly. And then we go together. But we'll have to wait till it's completely dark. It won't be long now. But you want to go down Fortune's Kippers? Well, we better go tooled up.
Very good. Tooled up it is.
Let me ask you something.
Aye.
Maybe you can shed some light on something that's been bothering me ever since I saw it. I saw Derek's friend knit some worms together. And I've heard people say they don't want to be buried here, they want to be burned because they fear going in the soil because of this Weather Soul woman place.
Aye.
Well, those girls in the festival.
No, those girls, those lovely girls.
What girls?
The Irish girls. The Irish girls.
Well, I don't know any Irish girls, but I mean, there's plenty of travellers in town at the moment.
Well, your parents were taking them in.
Gráinne and They're called Gronir and Gioria.
Gioria and
Shonnock?
Siobhan.
Shonnock.
Not Gronir. Why did I think it was Gronir?
It's always Gronir. It's always Gronir.
Well, Grania is a classic Irish name. Grania where?
Oh, I know. I thought it was Gronir.
Don't talk about Gronir. Don't talk about Gronir.
Anyway, that's irrelevant.
Oh no, Gronir Moran.
You don't need to know who they are to understand my question.
Moran's that you? Get in here, Moran, for God's sake. You and Shakespeare Baines, get in here.
Oh, Grania.
Oh,
no.
Oh, for God's sake, why am I here? I don't belong in this story.
Peregrine was just having a tragic flashback to another character.
I don't belong in this fucking story.
Is he quite all right?
Gronir, take me back.
Is he asleep at his desk again? Wake Moran up. He's dreaming.
Will you turn that wireless off while I'm trying to talk to you, please? Click. Oh, Radio 4's really got off the boil, hasn't it? My goodness. Where's the archers?
What were you asking me?
Yes, well, if you let me finish, I'll ask you a question.
I don't know Shonnock. I don't know...
You don't need to know to understand the question. Oh, I like this one. It's a good one. There's trouble with the cows.
Don't you call my daughter that?
Get them ferrets out of the chutney.
Wasn't that the first live show we did? The trouble with the cows.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, God. I've really got off the boil.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're on the boil.
Oh, fucking hell, what was my question? Yes, now then. When I spoke to your parents, I mentioned that when we were last here at the Boggle House Hotel, we heard a story about these girls who'd drowned.
Aye.
Now, it seems to me they were puppeteers or what have you, and these girls, we were convinced must be the same girls, and we were very confused. And then we sort of assured ourselves that we were being paranoid, that there's obviously just two girls with a similar occupation,
right,
involved in a similar festival, going out on the water, all very similar, just a coincidence. But then I saw them practicing, and I saw that one of them lacked a navel, as if they had not been born, but made. Is this something to do with all of this soil business, this weather soil, these worms that come knitted together from death?
No, because... No, it's the young girls who we worry about because they've, like you say, they've gone out, they've drowned in the past. There's been young girls drowned, and I always assumed it were around the time of this festival, and they must have been sacrificed by them. Trying to, she looks like quite like she's sort of putting things together in her own head.
Yes,
and sort of saying, but
I need you to tell me if I'm insane for thinking that it's always the same girls. That they bring them back somehow and make them do it again. And what that means. What are the implications?
I think at that...
She does a sanity roll.
I'm going to make her do a sanity roll.
Well, I was going to say, I feel like I would like to make an intelligence roll to find out whether I think what she's saying might be true.
Yeah.
And then I would like to make a sanity roll.
I mean, this is also the first you've heard about the no navels and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But I was the one who was saying, might it be the same girls? Might it be the same girls?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And suddenly it seems like that's being mirrored back. Yeah. So...
Well, yes, you were the one who put the idea in my head in the first place.
She succeeded on her sound, but she's sort of... You can see her mind working like she's suddenly putting 2 and 2 together to make 17. How did you do?
Now, somewhat miraculously, I've rolled a 95 on my 80 intelligence, so I think...
Oh my God.
I think actually it doesn't quite... I think maybe I'm in damage limitation mode because of everything that's been going on, and it's not going in.
Yeah.
I'm hearing it, but I'm not processing it. Yeah.
And also, you haven't seen this, and him sort of saying... Oh, sorry, her, Lady Helen saying... She had no navel. It's like, well...
No navel. She had no navel.
Maybe you just didn't... Like, that's such a weird thing to say. Is that even... She sort of staggers back against the bar, and you can just see her thinking, she's... Well, no, I mean, we've had mutations, obviously. I mean, you said you'd seen... Samuel, was it? He's shown you those horrible tricks he does with the worms. I hate it. I tell him it must hurt them, but he insists it doesn't. But maybe he's right. I've never... thought about it, but we've had Hi, we've had strange animals found in past without... Oh, God. Surely not, though. And then suddenly there's this banging on the door. As you hear the rhythmic banging of the sharpening sort of trowel turn into a softer rhythmic sort of impact, and you get the distinct impression that this guy is making he's unaliving himself, you know. And you sort of lower yourself. I guess you're going feet down first and sort of, or not.
Aye, no, yeah, definitely.
That's how I'd approach it.
Yeah. I'm not doing the spelunking mistake of going head first.
No, that would be a dramatic mistake.
You might get stuck
into Nutty Putty Cave.
Oh, Nutty Putty, let's not. Could you give me a climb roll as you're sort of pushing out the sounds of what's above and the fears of what's following?
I mean, I'll be totally honest with you, Danann. Keeper of the cliffs,
the rope ladders, and
the keeper of the Whitby cliffs.
Yeah.
If a man is committing suicide and I can hear it, I think this may also be a sanity roll.
Yeah.
Because I've actually probably heard that before.
Yes, you probably have, haven't you?
And
weirdly not a fun memory.
I mean, it may have been a gunshot, or it may have been someone saying, no lads, stay here, I'll do it. And then he just runs.
Yeah.
And you know he's killing himself.
But I think specifically it's probably something that's happened in the dark or out of your sight, and it's just been the audio. And this again, it's like just the sounds of it.
I feel like
which makes it somehow worse, you know. Like it's.
I am running away again.
Yeah,
and that's what I did in the pit. I hid.
Yeah,
and I survived by running.
Yeah,
and I left the moorland. We didn't go back, and we ran, and I survived. And these two, I think Peregrine and Marjorie, have given me strength and courage to stand, but they aren't here. Again, they aren't here, and again I'm on my own, and I'm having to run.
Yeah.
And even though I don't think this guy was a good guy, I think, nobody deserves to die like that. And he's taken action on himself, and so...
Whether he was good or not, he's young, and he looked terrified, so...
Would you like a combined roll to see if I can do both climbing and keep my wits?
Oh, that's exciting. Yeah.
Because my climbs...
When do you usually get to do a combined SAN climb roll?
Yeah, not often.
Might be a first.
I mean, but I feel like it's the right game for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So...
Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, that is the game, right? Oh, I've got the wrong sheets up.
After last time, I cannot comment.
I've still got my rulebook for Danann's mad game that he makes up as he goes along.
So my climb was 38 because I passed my check on it, and now I'm on a... So 38 is my target. It's a 67. So let's see if we can... No, I can't push a sand. So I failed my sanity roll.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so...
And I failed my climb.
You could push the climb component.
You could push the climb, right? Even though it's...
Could I push the climb?
Yeah.
With the last moment of my grip, ironically, on reality is shifting.
Maybe we should engage the rule that Dom has recently reminded us of.
Aye.
Which is that if you're insane and you fail a push, things go very badly. So maybe we ought to see the result of your failed SAN roll before you push your climb.
I like it.
Oh, that's true. So you failed your SAN, right?
I failed my sanity roll.
Okay. You lose 2 sanity.
Okay, that's not so bad.
It's not as bad as it could have been.
No. It's definitely not a 5th, but I have now lost 4 today.
Okay. Well, we're getting there.
But I wasn't in terrible shape. What have I got left? So 56.
So as you're trying to block out these, you're climbing down and you're feeling a bit shaky, obviously, and you're trying to block out the sounds of this suicide with the image of this girl, but then actually the image of her actually just becomes more confusing because you need to know what that's about, and there's so much there distracting you, and the thing you're trying to use to block out the horror doesn't quite work.
It's not. It's exactly.
It just makes you think more about the situation you're in, and the wooden slats are wet, and you're sort of let's see if you can push your.
And I've got the bag is banging around on my arm.
Yeah.
Almost all the time calling to me, reminding me that the simplest way out of this is always the best return to the dragon's sleep.
You're still moving down, though. You're still climbing down as this is happening.
Yeah. So I've got to try and push the climb roll. Fuck.
Can you spend luck on a push roll?
No,
you can't, can you?
And but I mean, like 67, I can't spend that much luck. I don't have that much luck.
No.
So I have to push it, gents. This could be the end of Carraig-Muir.
This genuinely has suddenly become.
But you're not insane. You're not insane right now.
No. So
You're not an about or anything. You're not.
I could push the roll.
Yeah.
Or presumably I could stop and not climb and just grip on, and time would pass.
I kind of want that to happen, but also I feel like if you failed the climb roll,
I'd fall off anyway.
You either fail the climb roll or you continue trying.
I don't know, I think...
Oh no, actually, I guess you could just slip and hold and just dangle there, if that's what you'd prefer to do.
I mean, it's so castratingly profound. It is a moment of inactivity, isn't it?
Yeah, I think like a failed roll is you failed to do the thing you're trying to do.
Yeah. You just failed to do the thing you were trying to do. It doesn't necessarily mean you fall to your death. You just...
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have a bad result.
So if you'd rather just pause, and because all this stuff's going through your head, you're hearing the sounds from above, they're almost battered out by the cliffs, you've got the images of the travelling girl going around in your head, you feel the wet rungs of this rope slipping slightly, and you could just fucking grip and try and pin yourself there rather than climb any further.
But it's
or you could push it.
It's as if I heard a voice saying something. What was it? Did someone hear something?
Or you could push it.
Dost thou wish to live deliciously?
Push it real good.
You could push it. I feel it.
I guess the flip side also, maybe in the moment where you're the want to either cling or...
I begin to become like him, like Tom.
Yeah.
Who's murdering himself.
Oh, Tom. Yeah. The sort of hunched figure of fear.
I feel myself clinging onto the rope, and I sort of put my hand through the triangle of the piece of wood that holds the rope, and then it goes back down again. And
yeah.
And so I put one arm through it, and I'm thinking, just hold on, and it's like I'm doing the thing that I did in Sudan, where I'm just hiding under bodies.
Yeah.
And I'm hiding under the land. I'm being compressed and worn down, and I'm just my bones, and I'm just a thing to be discovered for someone else to try to translate. In 1,000 years, 10,000 years, they'd just find some weird desiccated body hanging on a rope. Impossibly.
He's probably fine. I imagine he's found a tea room or something. He's just having some scones, and he's just lost track of time. He'll be here any moment.
Yeah. As the rain whips in and the sea fret is whipping up around you.
He's probably lying in a gutter in an alleyway, addled by opium, having a wonderful dream.
No. He doesn't do that anymore.
Some of us are in the gutter, but we're looking at the stars.
And the sky's basically almost black now. It's just such deep blue that it's basically black, and you're just hanging there.
Well, because it's been 14 years. I've been underground for 14 years.
You've been here for 14 years, and you're there. You're soaked through with this bitter, salt-caked rain, the rime of the ancient heroin addict, and you're just clinging there.
And I look out the pub window and go, there he is. He's only about 10 metres down the road.
Yes.
And I think in that moment, I do invoke them. I think, no, I cannot leave my friends. You don't do that. I keep turning my back, trying to survive. And what am I holding on to? And I feel the swing of the bag as it's banging around between my hip and my wrist and bashing into my stomach. And I think, I've tried to give this up because Peregrine's been guiding me, and I've tried to honour something of the old world of Oster that was good, that Lady Marjorie believes in. And if I don't do it for them now, it'll be like what I did to survive that retreat. And for a split second, I let go to drop to the next rung. And I'm going to push the roll.
That's your push.
Oh, God. Oh.